How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be debuting the 99 overall Alfonso Soriano and 96 overall Steve Finley in a game of ranked seasons. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I went ahead and completed the National League collections because this Alfonso Soriano is a 5-tool player. He does it all. He has contact, he has power, he has speed, he fields well, he can, steal bases, he can throw people out. He literally does it all out there, and so does the Steve Finley. The Steve Finley card is very good. He has maybe even a better swing than Alfonso Soriano. Alfonso Soriano has a one-handed swing. Steve Finley has a very short two-handed swing, one of the glitchiest swing animations in this game out right now. I think that in terms of legends, he might have one of the best ones. So we're going to go ahead and hop into some ranked seasons. This opponent also has a very good team. He's got Ronald Acuna, followed up with, a top style player and a lot of 42 card series players. He also has a pretty good record, 16-7. I have a lot of disconnect losses, so that is why we have 12 there, but it is what it is. I'm going to see if I can, get a couple innings worth of gameplay before I disconnect, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to mercy rule the opponent. Maybe he will quit out. And I want to mention that that's no disrespect to this opponent at all. I have no idea who he is, but at the same time, that's the only way that I can win without getting that blue screen error message. But here we have Alfonso Soriano in my very first at-bat. I had a good feeling that I was going to get jammed with him just because I'm not really used to his swing. I tried out the gold card a couple times in Showdown, and he seems very good, and I can tell that the card's going to be amazing. But, for example, the Steve Finley card has a really smooth swing. Here we can get a nice line drive into the gap. Maybe could have extended it, but no need. We have 2 down already with Ronald Acuna coming up. Ronald Acuna hitting .526 with 10 home runs out of 30 hits so far. And this is going to be another one. Fastball up in the zone. I got the PCI up there in time. And Acuna just has a very nice, no doubt animation. One of the best, I think. I really think that same type of thing with Cody Bellinger. Here we get a glimpse at it. He also has a great swing. I'm really trying to use cards that I feel comfortable with. I know I'm mentioning, a lot of these players have good swings, but they are some of the best cards in this game. I put a lot of time into unlocking some of these. I also put, a good amount of money, as I mentioned in the previous video. But also, once again, thank you everybody who shows support on these videos and allows me to try and help out as many people as I can with my tips, with some gameplay, whether you want to pick up some of these cards or not, based on how I do with them. But so far, not terrible. 0 for 1 with Alfonso, 1 for 1 with Steve Finley. Here we have Frank Tanana on the mound once again. The first game I pitched with him, I gave up quite a few runs, but I thought that he was pretty effective. I thought that he was a pretty good lefty. He throws 101 miles per hour, and he also has 2 different curveballs. I think if he had a slider or something that cut, maybe, I think he'd be a little bit better, but obviously, he doesn't throw that pitch, so it is what it is. We got to go with what we have. Maybe even a two-seamer. A two-seamer or a sinker would really help. That just goes for every single pitcher in the game. Any type of fastball with movement or kind of hard slider certainly makes a pitcher more valuable, at least for me. But here we're facing Babe Ruth. Alfonso Soriano has made the only out in this inning. It was a rocket right at him, and that's what I really like about that card as well. He plays second base. He does it. He does it all. He's got speed. He will get up to diamond fielding, even in his secondary positions. When you parallel him, he can play the outfield. I think he just has, a lot of versatility, which adds more to his value. He's already an endgame 99 overall card, and I'm just excited to get some gameplay with some of these amazing diamonds in MLB The Show 21. The developers put a lot of hard work and effort into getting some of these legends, and I know that there are a lot more surprises left in the year and everything, but I also wanted to show my support, in spending some money and supporting their hard work. But here we go. We're in the top of the second, 4-1 ball game. We really got to get, something going here. I talked about it in one of my previous videos where I'm saying, this is the only way that I can win a game of ranked seasons, and I really feel that way. Like, as I'm playing this, I might get a little too aggressive at times. Here we get rewarded with a sinker outside the strike zone. I'm really trying to hit everything thrown at me, whether it's a good pitch, whether it's a bad pitch. Obviously, that's not the best strategy at all times, but I do feel that with the hitting engine in this game, on the lower difficulties especially, that you can really, put together good at-bats, hit a lot of pitches outside the strike zone and hit them hard. Here we have Alfonso Soriano in his second at bat. I'm going to try and be a little more selective. I swung at both of the pitches that I saw in the first at AB, and now we have an 0-2 count. He throws me a changeup low and away, and let's go, man. Alfonso Soriano going deep in his debut, an opposite field, no doubt, moonshot, and that's going to be a 3-run homer as well. He doesn't have the highest clutch attribute, but there we had it activated, and it does the job. I mean, here's Steve Finley ripping a perfect, so he's 2 for 2. Alfonso Soriano 1 for 2 with that home run. So far, a couple of home runs in this game. Ronald Acuna with the 3-run shot. Alfonso Soriano with the 3-run shot. Bellinger hit a solo shot earlier. Definitely some big hits with guys on base. That's exactly what I'm looking for in these ranked seasons games. Here we have Tatis. Got a little too aggressive. Was looking for a pitch on the outer half. He's kind of mixing it up, you know, throwing that sinker low and in, throwing that slider away, mixing it up a little bit, and I just got 2 out in front. But here we get a glimpse of that no doubt animation from Alfonso Soriano, and his swing really looks a lot like how he swung in real life. I was really impressed with how accurate his swing animation is compared to how he played in real life. I thought that was incredible. But now we're in the bottom of the second inning, and this is an opportunity to completely shut the door. I have to minimize here. If I give up 1 or 2 runs, I guess that's all right. But I'm kind of running out of innings in terms of a 4 to 5 inning mercy rule, because I'm trying to avoid that blue screen error message around the 6th, 7th, or 8th inning. That's usually when it happens. If I get into the 9th inning, I can usually finish the game, but that's only happened about 3 times so far. And I hope that it will get fixed. Obviously, you know, I don't want to continue having to pause the game every couple of innings, capture the game footage, and if I have to do that, obviously, I will continue to do that because I'm trying to get these videos out for you all to see. But at the same time, you know, if this is how it's going to go, you know, this is the only way I can win, I'll take it. We get the rage quit. He quits out after 2 innings. He's probably not that upset. I mean, probably realizes that he's going up against a really good team, probably someone who has spent, you know, a good amount of money on their team, and that's certainly the case. But here we win 9-1. We get up to the highest rating points that I've had this entire year in 647. We also upgrade Frank Tanana, and I also thought about another player that I could potentially pick up in the event player Miguel Cabrera. I think that his price might go up a little bit after the event is over, I believe on April 27th. So I picked him up. I want to try him out, and then who knows, maybe I'll hold on to him for a little bit and sell him when his price maybe doubles or goes up significantly. It's hard to tell, especially with the way the system is this year and kind of unlocking some of those diamond players. They may release, you know, another one of those event packs later on in the year, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. But we are going to also be debuting Tom Glavine, most likely, in the next video. I don't know how much gameplay I'll be able to get with them because, you know, the way I'm playing this game in terms of pinch hitting for my pitcher early on, really trying to go for as many runs as possible. But we'll see what happens. That's going to do it for this video. I'm College Lefty, and peace out.